Morning everyone, I'm back on it again today. How you doing? I'll just show you what I'm doing here. So I started this cob wall last week and I've lined up the inside. That's all pretty much done, and so it's sort of 99% finished on the inside. I've got a little shelf goes on the top. I just need to squeeze some rendering around there just to finish that off, and that will all be done. So this wall's come on really nice, and been a bit of a rendering master today. I've done quite a bit, so I'll just show you the outside. So this is the right side of the roundhouse, and just limed up that panel there. It's quite wet. I've done the top all around there, so that's got a coat of lime on. Just need to do this bottom portion tomorrow, and I've just today put a cement coat on the panelling there, and as you can see, that's quite a sort of dark colour. So put some cement render on there, gone all around the top and done down the side there. So I'm sort of building this wall up and filling it with wood and various other pieces of material just to fill in the voids, and then it's got probably 2 inches of render on the outside, and then that'll be limed up. So I've just started liming around this corner there. I'll have to build that up a bit, so it's a little bit bumpy at the moment, but give that 24 hours and I'll just sort of probably put another skim coat on there, but that's looking good. And then that will tie in with that wall there. So just step back. There you go. That wall, white wall there, is the right side of the roundhouse. That wall in the middle there has just been lined up. That will turn similar colour to the one on the left. And then the cob wall there on the right with the panelling I've done today. So I've actually done quite a bit today. So my aim tomorrow is to lime up the top around the window and lime up that bottom panel down there, get that all tied in, and then I'll just carry on with this cob wall. So it's looking good. Had a few issues trying to bend it around here with bits of wood, so I've done it. It's all capped up now, and I'll paint all this timber with wood preserver as well. I've actually gone on this timber already with wood preserver, but all these round logs I'll paint wood preserver on. It's pretty much what I've done last week with the interior side as well. So that'll all finish off, and the preservative will just stop the mould, because you get a little bit of mould on here, and that's basically just moisture. But the lime will probably pull that out, and the preservative will just stop any rot. So that's looking good. So what I'm doing, putting a wooden trim just underneath all of these logs, and that basically just holds in the render, stops it from all falling out, and that's just some expanding foam in there. But yeah, it gives you an idea of what the wall looks like. That's all been limed, and that will all dry off nicely in a few days, or probably a week actually. It's quite a thick coat on there, and good, looking good. So interior is looking smart. That's the inside of the wall, and next thing really, I need to start thinking about this this wall on the left side here, because I really want to get cracking on that this week if I can. So just trying to think how I'm going to do it. I've got loads and loads of logs like this one down here. These are approximately 1 metre long and about 100mm square, and I've got dozens of them. So what I'm thinking about doing is just having literally a log wall with the logs laying down like that lengthways. Means I get minimum amount of cuts, I get a really solid exterior wall, and then potentially on the inside I might just panel it and lime render it. So that's an idea for that one. It's not set in stone yet, but I'm certainly thinking about it because I've got so many of those logs. I'm really not going to use them for much unless I make some sort of furniture, but I've still got dozens. So that's an idea. That's it. I've got to shoot now because I'm in a bit of a hurry. But yeah, wall's drying off nicely. Finished off the rendering on here yesterday, and probably actually stick another coat on here. It's a little bit thin because I've got a few my reinforcement tape on the corners just to stop the lime from cracking, but I'll probably skim over that with another coat. I'll do that tomorrow. Doesn't matter if it's left for a few days as long as I soak it beforehand. And that one's dried up nicely there, so just need to brush back these timbers and it will show through nicely. But that's all been coated with a preservative. Was getting a little bit of mould on there, but the preservative should kill that off. And not too worried about that. But yeah, looking good. My sink's coming on, so now I've got plenty of timber to carry on with this, and that's another one of those little jobs I'll get on with when I can't really do much outside. But gotta love you and leave it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.